Hey, I'm Brad here with another repair video. Just finished a soundboard. Again, this is for Jay. Sent in quite a few boards. I went over the RevD MPU on another video earlier, a couple I/O boards for Sinistar, and I've got a Robotron soundboard here. So I have Robotron running on the bench, one of my board sets I use for testing. Here's a soundboard. So this is one that had come in years ago. Back then I used to, for certain customers, only do the bare minimum just to get the board working again. I don't recall what was on this. I think it was the CPU was bad. It was a 6808 and I had put a 6802. Cut the jumper that disabled the 6810 RAM external, because the 6802 has RAM internal you can use. So there's a RAM enable pin you can cut a jumper on. So that, I think we did that last time. The complaint on this one was Robotron loses sound after 10 minutes. So instead of really going in to try to troubleshoot it, I went through and replaced all the electrolytic capacitors that I normally do on my repairs now. I do that on all of them. I change all the Molex headers out with the square pins. I put in a new bridge rectifier here. I've seen quite a few of those fail over the years. This one also had a new TDA 2002 audio amplifier, so the heatsink was a little bent, so I straightened all that up, cleaned the board up. EEPROM was missing the label. I put one of my reproduction labels on that. This is SoundROM 3, video SoundROM 3 for Robotron. Tighten up the heat sinks on the 7805 voltage regulator there, and put it on the bench. This has been running for at least 24 hours on the bench, so, you know, the whole 10 minutes thing. And we will go through and test the sound here. So I can do it on the Robotron game. So we'll go through, drop into diagnostics. So here's the sound test. And then they loop back to 1. So again, they're on Defender and games like that early on, they would actually go through, let's say, 32 of all the different sounds. What the sound test does now, it goes 1 through 6, which basically tests all the binary inputs that come off the ROM board that drive the soundboard, so you know that all the inputs are coming into the trigger. So we can just go through and do a little gameplay, I suppose. So we're back to a track mode. I'll coin it up. And again, this has been running for, at least 24 hours on the bench. So you can hear it's working just fine, and so I'm going to box this up and get it coming back. Thanks for watching.